Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. Not even 48 hours after the internet took a shit on Activision's chest and stomped it in with the MW3 leaks, we get some horrible news from the guys over at SM2. And for those of you who do not know, SM2 was a highly anticipated mod platform using the infrastructure of Modern Warfare 2. These guys were sent a cease and desist by Pickle Dick Legends themselves, Activision. This was brought to my attention by one of my Twitter followers who is deeply embedded into pretty much everything Call of Duty, so here I am making a video on it. I'm gonna get pissed for the second time in a row when it comes to dealing with Activision and their bullshit. But before we get into it, and if it ain't too much to ask, if you watch till the end of the video and you like what you see, then consider hitting that sub button for more content like this. Alright, let's get into it. It just seems to me that Activision could not handle the fact that no one gives a shit about Modern Warfare 3, so they decided the next course of action was to send a cease and desist to the guys working on SM2. Here's the tweet showing that, and I'll go ahead and read it off for you now. Today, a team member received a cease and desist letter on behalf of Activision Publishing in relation to the SM2 project. We are complying with this order and shutting down all operations permanently. Thank you for all of the support over the past 2 years. For those of you who are unaware, SM2 was going to be a modded MW2 client with all of the new features that have been added into Call of Duty. So think of it as a true remaster, something Activision wishes they could do successfully. I was going to try to go to their website and find some more in-depth information, but their website now redirects you to this tweet saying that they are stopping development on the project. This news, however, comes less than a month after one of the SM2 devs in their Discord made an announcement saying after a lot of internal discussion, they would move away from IW4, which is the original MW2 engine, and switch it to the Modern Warfare Remastered engine. We all remember Modern Warfare Remastered, right? The game we should have gotten as a standalone title, but instead we're asked to pay $60 for a different COD before we could even play it, and once you could play it, they horribly neglected it and left it abandoned and dead. Getting back on topic here, this project would have been similar to the likes of the previously mentioned IW4, including T4, T5, and IW5 mods respectively through the Plutonium launcher, and you can still play these mods to this day. The devs behind SM2 kind of knew the legalities behind this project were a bit skewed and blurry, and I want to show full transparency on that front. These guys knew that at some point what they were doing would land them in some hot waters. Not because what they were doing was necessarily illegal, right? It was more or less the legal restrictions of using copyrighted assets. But much like how 95% of us feel, they didn't give a fuck whether or not the game was legally squared away. They just wanted to deliver a quality Call of Duty game that Activision has failed to for many years now. It's so fucking aggravating to see this happen, and I genuinely think it's because nobody gave a shit about Modern Warfare 3 or its leaks. The timing is either extremely coincidental or it's exactly what I think happened. I highly doubt that if the reception to MW3 were better, they would have still sent a cease and desist letter. I just highly doubt that that would have happened. And the reason why I say that is because the Plutonium platform has been around for a considerable amount of time, longer than your average COD title's lifespan, and these guys have yet to see a cease and desist letter come from Activision Publishing. Could it happen tomorrow? Potentially, since this shit is going on, but is it happening right now or has it happened? Not that I'm aware of. Through the Plutonium launcher, you can play on multiplayer servers for games as old as World at War and as recent as Modern Warfare 3. The discussion to be had now is, well, what are some other alternatives out there since I don't want to play Call of Duty and support these cocksuckers anymore? And the answers are very few and far between. The reason they are is because there is truly no game like Call of Duty. I've heard X-Defiant get tossed around, but to be honest, X-Defiant is as close to COD as I am to the fucking president. If you're yearning for solid tactical experiences that have a little to no entry cost, then look at games like Insurgency Sandstorm, CSGO, Caliber, Ground Branch, Marauders, Operation Harsh Doorstop, and Rainbow Six Siege. Hell, I'll even throw Shatterline in there as an honorable mention even though it's not considered tactical. Just because Call of Duty is the most in-your-face title on the market does not mean it's the only thing to play. There are arguably better games at a better price tag that deserve some better player numbers. If I had anything to say to Activision at this point, it would be this. I would be absolutely ashamed of myself if I were y'all. You guys have proven time and time again that not only can y'all not be trusted trusted on your words and actions, but now you can't be trusted with fan-made passion projects. Y'all are a fucking tumor on the gaming industry that will forever remain benign but will occasionally raise a cause for concern. Activision does not deserve the Call of Duty IP anymore. These guys are purposefully fucking up Call of Duty games because they know that you will buy the next one. Quit giving them fucking money. So Activision, from someone who has been playing the series since the early days of COD 4, go fuck yourselves. To be honest, there isn't going to be a follow-up to this video because it seems very open shut from here, but if you watched all the way to the end and you like what you've seen, then hit that sub button, that like button, and legally battle that notification bell for more content like this. And as always, my name is Redbeard Mortis. Take care of yourselves and each other, and I will see you guys in the next one, but until then, I am fucking out of here.